And we are back for part 4 of my Pokemon Emerald walkthrough. Today we will be seeing why that guy was running after the Team Aqua Grunt. I'm sure you've all played this game before and know exactly why he's chasing after him, but let's treat it like a big surprise. Remember, keep up those views, likes and shares. We'll keep getting the view count up, then we can continue to add codes onto the videos. Also, make sure comment down below your suggestions for the team. Ralt is definitely on the team now. We're going to level him up a little bit today in this video. Talo, still question mark, but the initial feedback is yes, Talo will be on the team as well. I keep getting lost in this game. It's a lot smoother on the Game Boy to move around than with the up and down arrows on the keyboard, and that's my mate's phone going off. Honestly, I don't know why it has it set like that. Has it set so if you miss a call or miss a text, it goes off every 5 minutes to tell you that you've missed a call or a text. And he's at work at the moment, so I've got to put up with that racket. Oh, Whismur. One of the many forgotten Pokemon. The ones that people never quite remember. Along with Spinder. Actually no, a lot of people hated that Pokemon. Of course, now we have the HM Cut that is now available after beating the first gym leader. So we're going to go straight past the bag pocket. Also, comment down below the Pokemon that have been forgotten. Obviously I can't record any off the top of my head because they have been forgotten. Let me think. Really obscure Pokemon was that a Pokemon? No. You're not sure it's a Pokemon, a Digimon. I'm trying to think of something else similar. It doesn't matter. Obscure Pokemon. Comment those down below along with team suggestions. Make sure you like this video. We should have codes popping up as well. This video is not as long as the others, so my commentary will not be as rambling. Ralt and Talo head straight into the fray. Of course, Ralt at this level is completely useless. Its only known move being Growl. I'm not sure how the hell Wally managed to level his up. He was taking on a team full of Magikarps and then somehow managed to struggle it to death. Oh dear God, that phone still keeps going off. I just realised I have Superman socks on. Very cool. I prefer Batman though, personally. Also, tell me what you like below. Which you prefer below, Superman or Batman? This is going to take a while. A few double battles coming up, save time. Battle them all at once. I'm not sure if you can battle them individually. I'm pretty sure these are all single battles in Ruby and Sapphire. Peachena comes out. Ugh. It's another early start today, so I'm tired. That's why this one's so short. I'm recording and doing the commentary all in one day. No, I did the recording of part 3 on Monday and did the commentary on Tuesday, but I thought I'd knock one out today because I'm going to have to level up my team a bit before we take on the second gym leader, because he can be an absolute motherfucker. I'm not sure why, but I struggled with the third gym leader when I first got the game, when it first came out. I struggled with him for some reason. Not sure why. Magneton kept knocking me out. But anyway, this battle goes down no problem. A nice amount of money since they're rich people. And remember, if you see a rich person, you should challenge to a Pokemon battle and get all their money. If you have an amulet coin, attach it to your leading Pokemon and get double the cash. Cut down this tree, doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters if you cut it down or not. It stops it being a double battle. It might do, but yeah. Anyway, interesting fact, a lot of people say that school kid Jerry is actually Max from the Pokemon anime, having the Rolts that Max uses. I've got a lot of notes in front of me, but they're all for one thing, because one particular part needs a lot of explaining. But these two should go down no problem. Ooh, that's very long and very complicated. Well, it's not that complicated, but the way I've written it down, it makes it look a lot more complicated than it actually is. Because if you've ever watched an England national team, England are playing Scotland tonight, and we're going to smash them. So make sure you like for England. It's a wonderful country, despite the rain. But it's sunny at the moment here down in the southeast. If you ever watch an England national team play, they do well sometimes, and then they shoot themselves in the foot. They stop at nothing to make things even more difficult for themselves than they actually need to be. Remember, I need your ideas for what I can talk about during these commentaries. I do not want to ramble on about Gibraltar, although I have a lot of very well thought out opinions on politics and how we could fix the struggling economy, even though it is making a rebound. People celebrating house prices going up, though I'm not sure how that's a good idea, seeing as no one can afford them now anyway. And we are left in a market where we are forced to rent, with rent prices going sky high because landlords are allowed to charge whatever they damn well please. The area of England I live is quite a nice area. Low crime rate, good schools, and the rents are through the absolute roof. Seriously, over half my almost 60% of my paycheck goes on rent. Literally, that's 10.75. How many hours do I work? 75. Must be about 80 hours. I work about 150 hours a month, and 82 of those hours are gone straight away on rent payments. And the government want you to save your money. Also in England they brought in a mandatory, you must be auto-enrolled in a pension scheme. Also not a very good idea, seeing as the government will tax that pension when it comes to fruition by a massive amount. Want people to save for their future? Reduce the tax on that amount. When you have a lot of money when you're older, you will have become less of a drain on the system. It saves money. Anyway, enough politics. Here's the Team Aqua Grunt. It's stolen Mr. Bryony's Pokemon. Pico, the Wingull, almost said Seagull. We've got loads of those in England as well. They are absolute fuckers. They will nick your chips at the seaside. As you know, in England we love our fish and chips, and bangers and mash, and cups of tea. But we do not all wear top hats. I know that is a very popular American belief, and no, before you ask, not all English people know the Queen personally. I do. She was around for tea the other day and we had a nice chat. This battle will be no problem for you at all. If you've beaten Roxanne, well, you have to beat Roxanne before this battle becomes available. This will be no problem. Just attack it a few times and it'll drop. Team Aqua Grunt goes down. Why do none of the grunts have names? I don't think any of the galactic or plasma grunts even have names. They're just a grunt. They need names. No, like Herbert, the Team Aqua. That guy's name is now Herbert, the Team Aqua Grunt. So leave a like for Herbert if you like Team Aqua. What would be a good name for Team Magma Grunt? Hector, the Team No. Anyway, skip forward. Couldn't be bothered to walk all the way through that. I'd forgotten to buy any repels and didn't want to subject you to every single wild battle possible. And now, this very generous man, after risking our lives to save Pokemon and parcels and all that good shit, is going to reward us with a Great Ball because he is a tight fucker. He's going to take us to his boss. This is Devon Corporation. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyway, I can't tell you how grateful I am for what you've done. By the way, that parcel you got, Could you deliver it to the shipyard? Oh, of course I can. I'm completely your bitch. Go fuck yourself. You'd trust a 10-year-old to deliver your parcel? Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. And of course, seeing as now you have volunteered to do this job, everyone else wants something. This fucker here, too lazy to go see his damn son, probably doesn't even pay the child support payments. It's like, Daddy, where are you? I miss you. Fuck off, son, I'm running my big company. I'm just standing here on the sofa. I'm not sitting. For some reason, I'm standing on this big, expensive leather sofa. I assume that's what it is. Probably made out of milk tank skin. Anyway, he wants you to take this stone. I think it's a stone. But he will give you a Pokénab. This game's equivalent of the Pokégear that allows people to bother you with phone calls at random intermittent intervals, but not quite as bad as the Pokégear, which in the original Pokemon Gold and Silver would drive you mad, with Joey going on about his Rattata, which is in the top percentage of Rattatas. Although that is really nothing to brag about. That's like saying your Magikarp is in the top percentage of Magikarp. This guy here is quite... I think it's this guy. Nope, it's the next guy over. For some reason I talked to him again. The next guy over has something interesting to say though. This could be where the dream system from Gen 5 was originally works on. So you know, it wasn't Flannel or Flannel, whatever the fuck her name was, who started it all. It was Devon Corporation here in Hoenn. And this, when we eventually do get a fossil. Oh, comment your idea. Which fossil should I choose? Probably better to do that nearer to the time I pick the fossil, though. Yeah, that is where you can revive your Pokemon fossil. See where can you get a Leleep or Anorath? I think there is a way to get both. I'm not sure whether it's a cheat or something. I can't remember, or that might be another Pokemon game altogether. Where was we? Oh yes, got to call the President. Yes, Mr. President. This is Jack Bauer. How do I know that? I'm looking down at you from my office window. Ha! Fucking jump, you cunt. Knobend. Yeah, I apologise for the bad language. I work in a place where you can't go and swear and curse and say whatever the fuck you like all day, so I need to get it out of my system at home. Otherwise I'll explode into raging fits of fucks and bollockses at work. I work in a hospital, by the way. As you can imagine, I walk into a patient's room and go, good fucking morning, sir. Doesn't get the best reception. Anyway, the nurse hopes I get the Pokemon get fatally injured, or near fatally, so she can heal them. If they're fatally injured, then I assume there won't be much you can do for them. But as we know, Pokemon don't die. They're like immortal beings. Welcome, how may I serve you? Yes, I want some fucking repels. 10 fucking repels. I'm not sure if YouTube blocks this, but maybe comment your favourite swear word. Favourite? Bollocks. I think bollocks is my favourite swear word. Right, now you might want to save and heal, or make sure you do save and heal before you head down, because you've got to face your rival. And this might get a little bit complicated, so listen closely, because their team will depend on the sex of your trainer and your starting Pokemon. I'm going to start with Mudkip when the battle starts. May is back, or Brendan for round 2. If you chose Mudkip, her starting Pokemon will be a Wingull, level 13, Keen Eye ability with the moves Water Gun, Supersonic, Wing Attack and Growl. If you chose Torchic, her starting, and your rival is May, she will have a Torkoal, level 13, White Smoke ability, Ember, Smog, Curse and Smokescreen. If you are facing Brendan and you started with Torchic, it will be a Slugma, level 13, Flame Body ability, Yawn, Ember, Smog, and I haven't written down the 4th move. If you started with Trico, it will be a Lotad, level 13, sex will depend on your rival. Swift swim ability, nature power, astonish, absorb and growl. For the second Pokemon, it will be her starter. If you start with Mudkip, it will be Trico, level 15, overgrow ability, absorb, pound, leer and quick attack for the moves. If you started with Torchic, it will be a Mudkip, level 15, torrent ability, water gun, mud slap, bide and growl. And if you started with Trico, it of course will be a Torchic, level 15, blaze ability, ember, growl, scratch and focus energy. Me running through that moves list actually went on longer than the actual battle. I would only worry about that battle if your Pokemon are still quite low leveled and you took on the gym leader. Your rival is May, she has the Torkoal and the Mudkip. Your starting Torchic is not really going to help you, especially if the Slugma starts using, Torkoal starts using Curse and Smokescreen and starts to be an absolute pain in your backside, so make sure to take it down quickly. If you have I suggest getting a Marill if you start with Torchic, especially it'd definitely be good backup for the gym leader and help take down the Torkoal a bit quicker. Shroomish and will be completely useless, which you could have used to take down Roxanne, and the Mudkip will completely and utterly destroy your Torchic. Here is where you can get the seed that increases Miracle Seed. Increases grass type moves damage. A few items discovered around here, so it might be worth your while just having a quick wander over. One Great Ball. Look at that. The guy who gave you a free Great Ball, he probably just found it on the fucking floor. He's not giving you anything. He's giving you some free shit he found on the ground. Hidden item just over here. One tiny mushroom. Probably a Paris wandering around. There you go. There's a Pokemon that people tend to forget. It's like if you have a competition with friends, so you can name the most Pokemon. Like Paris. That was a fucker. Sandshrews not that obscure. If you play a trading card game, there's quite a few Sandshrew, Sandslash cards. Sandslash could really do with a third evolution. Alright, Mr. Briny, you speak to him. He's going to thank us for saving his darling Pico, whatever the fuck. Those fucking things are common as shit in the real world as they are in the Pokemon world. They're basically a water Zubat. He will thank us and he will drive us to Dewford City, Dewford Town, whatever. I'm very impressed with how quickly this boat can turn. And coming up in a second, the boat almost hits a person. If you saw a boat going that fast towards you and it just turned on the spot, you would shit your speedos. Right, register Dad in the poker gear. Can't be. He's going to call you once a month. You know, explain why you haven't got your birthday and Christmas money yet. But here we are at Dewford. We'll do a quick wander around Dewford, and I missed what it said. I think it is Dewford. We'll do a quick wander around, and then I will have to go and level up to make sure I can take down the gym leader in this town. First thing to take note of, battles to the north. What do people do if they need to go to the washroom? What if I took some big one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't get... Why didn't you piss in the sea? That's where it all ends up anyway. I suppose you can't really do... Oh, Tentacle. The Rattata and Zubat of the sea. I suppose you can't really do exposing yourself in a Pokemon game. Now it makes a change from the Magikarp. Down it goes. Taylor gets some experience, which it will need, because he's going to be my main go-to guy for the next gym. So he drops like a sack of stones. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a stream? the stream. I don't like the sea. Sand gets in your food. Sand's horrible stuff. Oh, but speak of Satan, here comes the Magikarps. Kick its ass, Taylor. Splash. I mean, why would you throw something like this in a game? They're not a challenge. They just waste your time. No, they don't even know tackle. And even if they did, it wouldn't change anything. Let's bring our Ralts in, get some experience. Of course, he now knows Confusion, his first attacking move. Not as far away as I thought it was. I thought it hadn't learned Confusion at a higher level. But it didn't, so we can throw him in quick. Let's do him some good. And of course, the Confusion. Ralts is confused, but I used Confusion. If anything, me being confused while using Confusion should help. Was confused. Hit. Damn. Come on, Ralts, you can do this. I don't want to waste time switching Pokemon in and out so you don't die. Smacking yourself in the mouth. And down it goes. So what could his next Pokemon be? Is it another Tentacle? Or is it a Magikarp? It's of course a Magikarp. Why? Why? Why do you hate me? Why would you put something like that in a Pokemon game? A Pokemon trainer who has nothing but Magikarps is not a Pokemon trainer. They should have their Pokemon taken off them, especially if they're over level 20, because you should have evolved it into a Gyarados, because otherwise it's completely useless. You should have them taken off you, you should be shot in the head, and all that stuff. Right, Magikarp goes down with minimal, I say no resistance, because unless I missed Confusion about 20 times, then I was not going to lose. Right, first things first. Right, next thing you do, head into the cave here. A very generous hiker will give you HM5 Flash. No, not flashing like the fisherman probably wanted to do when pissing in the sea. This is the move that will light up dark areas, but of course it can only be used after you obtain Juford's, oh yeah, I did get it right, Juford's Pokemon Gym Badge, which is kind of annoying. Although there's nothing in there that will really help you against the gym leader. Maybe the Sableye. But, oh, the Zubat if you level it up high enough, but nothing else is really gonna benefit you in any way. Approved conversation. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe, I actually went around and talked to every single one of these people. Approved conversation is so cool. I have approved conversation much. What the fuck is it? Was it something, is it, I'm not sure if you can, the entry can be changed in this ROM I have. So they just typed in, I assume the approved conversation is the list of approved remarks that are listed in categories in the Pokemon. Why couldn't they just put them in alphabetical order? I don't know what something's going to appear in. I saw approved conversation. Cool, huh? It's like the coolest thing going. It was awesome. It was a real thing. Oh yeah. Oh no. That alleged approved conversation claim to see. It's not. The authentic article is how much more should I say sharper and mellow. People talk such utter bollocks. Prospect wears off. In this house you do get the scarf that improves the damage of normal type Pokemon. Silk Scarf. Gorge your eyes on this. Here, I want you to have it. I spent so much money getting this Silk Scarf and I wanted it and it makes me look so cool, but I'm going to give it to you because I'm that kind of guy. He's so cool. Everyone I know wasn't. He was an absolute knob in the anime. Here you go. This is where you get the old rod. Stop that fucking phone. One old rod. So, you know, you can go fish up your own Magikarps now and have 6 of them and then suck and then just stand on the side and realise that you suck as a Pokemon trainer. Don't go catch 6 Magikarps, it's a bad idea. Catch one and evolve it as quickly as possible. No one likes Magic. I think Magikarp gets the sympathy vote for people, that's why it's not on the most hated Pokemon list. They're only on the most hated Pokemon list when you have 6 of them. Then they become a pain in the ass, and they're over level 20. Or when they're like level 5. 6 level 5 Magikarps. Or 6 level 20 or above Magikarps. Those are the things that annoy people. Right, that is it for G-Ford. I'll be back real soon, guys. Take it easy.